So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
Here we go, shot! Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They start the drive with Cook. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 12 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They're going for Jefferson downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained. Here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You pick the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. West. Open man. Once again, it's Thielen. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. West. Quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little role change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
frustrated.
Oh, frustrated. They're going to catch it in film.
Slant pass complete. Dalvin Cook. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. West. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it, and he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Now a pass pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Cook going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. West. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown pass.
On the set.
Throwing to start the drive. West. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Looking to throw. West. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Rock and roll, baby.
Things now a little bit different after throwing the interception on the last drive and giving up trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Operating from the gun. West. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers downfield.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Once again, we got to get it done as a group.
Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. West. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they work this out past the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On first down, West. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Off play action, West. Complete, Smith has it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Again, this is knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. To throw on second down, West. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Rasul Douglas picks it. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. They go play action here on first down. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Looking to throw. West. That is caught by Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards the gain for number 18. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down 24-21.
Come on. 18, right here. Viking 18. 72.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Into the hands of Sanders. Fast footwork by Sanders. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. They've got to continue to move quickly.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That pass knocked away by Eric Stokes. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and we talk so much about the turnover.
Let's go. On the ready. Check go. Let's go now. Ready. Here we go. Shot. Go.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we've got the Vikings leader at quarterback. He's been...
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 8.
Throwing on 1st down. West. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first. He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on the season. What a year he's put together, and he'll try to build on it here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, West. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, it's going to be this cold. I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They do get a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and Get something together.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw on third down, West. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On first down, West. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Pass complete here to Sanders, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First connection there of the afternoon for those two. First down. Operating from the gun, West. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
To throw on 2nd down, West throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, West. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive, West. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Back to throw. West. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. West. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on first down. West being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Let's go!
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's go!
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. West. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. West. He'll dump this off to Cook. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our 2nd ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Let's go now!
Watch the high cat, it's on 3! It's on 3!
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, and they'll wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. West. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to. He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw. Throwing after the interception. West. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tyler Gordon picks it off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
That's interference. Defense.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense.
Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 62 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
Go!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Cook again. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down. West. He's got a man, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the... 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It is on EA Sports. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him?
And now out comes Minnesota. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Give to Cook out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. West. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Pace, 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 let's go! Let's get this. Oh, you got deep? Let's get this thing. Go!
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. West. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings will add to their fourth quarter lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now. The Vikings ready to go again on offense.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the middle is good. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's good. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. West. Hammering from the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's give him a go.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Throwing to start the drive. West. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, West. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for the Vikings, they do get that 10th win of the year as they finish up at 10-7 overall. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Chicago, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-13 campaign. And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league. Now
Ready, set. Come on, D. Let's get on one. I got you. Oh, you got it, baby. You go, D. All day. Go.
a former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
Come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking to throw. West. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They're going to run a little pop pass here. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. West. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. West to Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Off the play fake. West. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. to throw. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Ready, ready.
On 4th down, West. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. West. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He's going to get it again. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Let's go. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings will strike first here, this wild card matchup. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
On the ready.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
To throw on 2nd down. West. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Let's get this thing started, baby.
Looking to throw. West. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass. Play action. West out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, West. And this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home. Back to my dad, he predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Off the play fake. West on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Pace, 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 pace. Let's go.
On play action. West. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And now out comes Minnesota.
Ready. Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw. West. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. West. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Now let's get out.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try the middle with Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Getting the ball is Cook, running left. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard this.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
Ready, set. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Past the 20 for a short gain, second down. I was going to ask you, maybe they should surprise and pass the ball where they're at on the field. I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one, because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
And that's caught inside the 35. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Handoff comes to Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Back to throw. West. He's got his tight end. That's Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
Middle. Push him back.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Rock and roll, baby. Come on, baby. Go.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
Don't wait for nobody else to make it. You make the play.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Let's go.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Packers. All that and more coming up next.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming out of an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They think they're ready to go.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive.
Come on, come on.
Throwing to start the drive. West. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Ready? Hurry!
The first carry down for Dalvin Cook. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. West swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake. West. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. By Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He threw the interception last time out. Certainly not the way he wanted to start this playoff game. So now he's got to try to erase that memory, start over here on 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. West. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on 1st down. West. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Back to throw again. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
On the ball now. On the ball.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw on 2nd down. West. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 45 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Down 3 scores already. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Throwing to start the drive. West. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got it.
Okay, bring it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, West. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On 3rd down, West. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Open man, once again it's Thielen. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. And now out comes Minnesota. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Back to the air on second down. West. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now a man open down the middle. Gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw on second down. West. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The Vikings head out to take over once again. Throwing to start the drive. West. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first and 10, West. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, West. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's been able to turn this game over the odds. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Off play action. West. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. And another interception. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And that interception that ended their...
Madden football brings you the divisional.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
No! That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Let's go!
Looking to throw. West. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. He's hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first. Through the interception, that led to a touchdown. Now starting again here, 1st and 10.
Let's go! Got it! Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing on first down. West. And this one's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Looking to throw on second down. West. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll run with Cook. And this one will wind up with a losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. West. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the... Throwing to start the drive. West. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. West. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to give that back. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. West. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10. West. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. West. And that is going to be incomplete.
Every time he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Operating from the gun. West. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. To throw on 2nd down. West. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down in distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he's got another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. West. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. West. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your... Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here. Throwing to start the drive. West. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more.
Ready? Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So they got a chance to really shadow that and have a profound effect on this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. West. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. West over the middle to Smith. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. West. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. A great play there. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass. Throwing to start the drive. West. Going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So a look around the NFL. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. A jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
There's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Track 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Broncos.
Deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. On the play fake, West eluding the pressure right. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. A good pickup there, 26 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Back to throw. West. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They go play action here on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg Smith Jr. saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Ready, ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw. West got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith.
On the ball now.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll run forward with Cook. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. To throw on 2nd down. West. It's caught. Smith. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And now out comes Minnesota.
On the ready.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Operating from the gun. West. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And out now come the Vikings.
Ready, ready.
They start the drive with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, this is Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
It's showtime, baby. Go!
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Back to throw. West. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got it. Ready?
They go down to a knee, And with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New Orleans. It's the Vikings and the Saints, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us. And the Vikings now heading on to the field. And the defense closes quickly there. We'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. West. Catches left side.
West's pass.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. West. Goes right back to Smith again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. West. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Back to throw again. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Give to Cook out of the gun. He pushes forward for maybe 50 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings have struck first in this NFC title game. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right.
These two teams all tied after one. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. West. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Pass interference. Defense.
Come on, man. Come on.
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of
That
downs.
penalty is declined.
When you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Now Cook has got it off the draw. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. West. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. West. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing on 3rd and long. West. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. On 1st down, West. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. Finding room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. West. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. West lets it fly for Thielen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Throwing on 1st down. West. He'll get that to Amir Smith-Marset. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The final shot before break. West lets it fly for Thielen. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. Yeah, who has time for a half? Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the 1st half, but they do know that they're facing the toughest game of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the 2nd half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Off-play action. West. That's taken in by Smith-Marset. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Throwing again. West. Justin Jefferson bring it in the slant. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now a throw to the end zone. This winds up incomplete. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Complete.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The 3rd down pass.
Let's do this, man.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Throwing to start the drive. West. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Off the play fake. West. He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw again. West. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nothing open down the field. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
To throw on 3rd down. West. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. That lesson of suspense, and it turned into a big play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, West. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown,
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. On 1st and 10, West. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Looking to throw. West. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Here we go. Here we go. You can't block me.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Let's go now. Quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Let's go. Come on now.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Go! They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are on to the Super Bowl. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
Everything's bigger. Everything's brighter. Everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their lives. It's all the big games you've ever played rolled into one.